RLCS.
But this is me trying to be subtle about it.
All right, just in case. I just hope they do.
Subtlety's my thing.
That'd be pretty cool. But we have a semifinal to get to here. Mocket versus Northern Gaming. It is Mocket in the blue, Northern Gaming in the orange. Let's get ready and move forward here. Is Maestro going to try and push this one down to the waiting Hood of Mystic. He gets the second touch, and we'll be able to get the first damage on the board here for Northern. This drop shot is how we start things off here at the Midseason Mayhem.
And remember, the ball never loses power, so now that it is phase 3, it will remain phase 3 until somebody pays the price, and it looks like the first one to do that will be Mocket.
So far, Northern has kept their side completely free of primed tiles. Mocket yet to do any damage. There they go. They finally put some on the board. They might get the second tap here, immediately opening up the gate that they just primed. Very quick and precise. Mocket has been on the offense, but they have not been able to get that final push in to score, get on the board. Remco activates phase 3, and Devo going to keep it in the air, see if he can juke it around. He does. This is almost the entire half for Mocket that is primed right now.
But they have such a small gate, which actually works in their favor. You can do as much damage as possible, but until you actually make a gate and give yourself opportunities to score, it's not going to do you much favor. And Mocket has opened a pretty sizable gate on the far end of Northern Gaming's half, and it's headed right there.
Going very close. The ultra damage from Mocket, priming so many tiles. Oh, the almost complete failure from Northern Gaming. It might still be punished. No, Remco clears it away. It's going towards the tiny gate on the side, and oh my goodness, the phase 2 will open up a massive chasm there for Northern Gaming to work with. Can Remco protect his half? Keeps it away. Has ball control, so it will not affect his tiles. Maestro wraps it around. Here goes Northern Gaming. 3:22 left to go. Still nobody yet to score.
This game makes me panic, even just watching it. There's so much stress in every single touch of the ball because it can always get turned around, and here we go. There's a monster gate now in the middle of Northern Gaming.
And they're going to have to defend that middle area. Leave some players to commit there, which will make it more difficult on offense and also make it easier to prime the tiles on the outside. But Maestro almost drops it in, clips the edge of the gate. And they will continue here, scoreless. Can K-Dot pounce on this one? He's going to get up. Has ball control, phase 2, dribbling this one straight down. Devo and Maestro both go for that one. They'll be able to pinch it away, but phase 3 from Fairy Peak. This will do massive damage no matter where it lands. Either a goal or a gate. It'll be a gate. Comes through for Northern Gaming.
Now we're going to see Devo trying to just hit the backboard. They have so many opportunities now, such a wide opportunity to take the shots. Devo actually opts to instead lower the phase of that ball, which might be safe because now Mocket can't deal so much damage.
Mocket gets one tile primed. Remco onto the wall. It's going to fall down. Can Fairy Peak get there? They do. They pinch it up, but it's still in a dangerous spot. No one able to get there, and Remco scores.
Eventually, make the gate large enough, and you're bound to score. This shot from Remco, all he really did was just put it as far away from Mocket as possible and force them to scramble. And scramble indeed, but not well enough. K-Dop mind gaming his own teammate Mystic, thinking he was going to go up for that aerial, but instead it drops right in. But remember, the damage on Northern Gaming will stay, and this gate just got a bit larger.
It continues to widen, and Mocket has quite the large target to shoot for at the moment. And they are shooting accurately. It's so close. Well done on the defense, but that ultra damage coming through. Mocket has primed even more tiles now. And while Northern Gaming does have the lead here, they're going to have to play some serious defense to hold on to it while finding another way to score, because they have their half is just so opened up right now. Oh, that's going to be even more of their half is a gate right now than not, and that'll be K-Dop finishing it off.
You can only follow so much. I mean, we talk about even in standard play giving yourself options, but when most of the floor is something to shoot on, K-Dop has so many options, and how is Devo supposed to read that? Eventually it tied up, and they actually successfully took no damage. So it is now a clean slate tie game.
A clean wipe, complete reset here. It's as if we just started over, but now the game's only 1 minute and 32 seconds long. It's Northern Gaming. They get some phase 2 damage. Look to see if they get some more here. Almost get the double tap straight in. Devo in the air, over to the side. Phase 3, activated by K-Dop. Maestro has control. To the far side, Fairy Peak gains control. Oh, this is very dangerous as it'll open straight up and Maestro slams it in. You don't need air or speed, you just need the ball to fall below the tiles.
And this is what I mean, it's a phase 3, and even if you have control, it still doesn't matter. It's a massive threat. That first touchdown to open the gate and followed right through by Maestro.
It is interesting that I feel like a more deadly way to play this game is to, if you know there's a gate, just dribble it on the ground. Just get it in the area to drop it straight down. When you have the ball in the air, you can't control it as tightly, so it's easier for the other team to predict where it's going to go. If you can just make the ball stick to the ground where you have more control, it'll be much easier to get it near the gate. And once it starts to fall below the tiles, there's a very, very small window where you can save it. And once it gets past that, it is gone. 49 seconds left for Mocket to come back into this as Northern Gaming has the 1-goal advantage. This is the most common scoreline we see in drop shot. Devo activates phase 2. He'll drop across, opening up a small gate there for Mocket. They have 2 gates right now. One 3 tiles large, one only a single tile missing. And here comes some more phase 3 damage on the side of Northern Gaming. This gate right here is going to make things very difficult for Mocket because they have to play defense.
Yeah, they want to push to the other side so that it's harder for Northern Gaming to get any freakish touches that become a threat. But right now, take whatever damage you can. Who cares at this point? You just want to score. You have 8 seconds left and 2 small gates.
They need to move this around very quickly. Their nearest target is the smallest one as Fairy Peak takes the shot.
No way!
It was so close, still in a dangerous place, but Northern will touch it to the ground. Oh, that was the closest thing we've seen to a buzzer beater.
Phenomenal attempt from Fairy Peak, nearly seeking out, sniping that tiny gate, only 1 tile large with some damage around it. But again, with 0 seconds left, the next touch needs to go all the way in because if it touches the ground, it will end the game. Northern Gaming take the first game so far. Undefeated in drop shot, I suppose.
Undefeated in drop shot, for sure. We'll see if they can keep that streak up. They'll have to win out this series if they want to see another drop shot game, because next we'll be going to Rumble. But my goodness, the end of that game was about as close as it has been in any of our drop shot games here. See Mocket almost making it.
I mean, it was just such a good shot. He really seeked that out. And then on top of it, he had a teammate there to try and help secure that goal. But again, you know Northern Gaming is not going to just let that go, and they know they had 1 gate on that side to actually protect. So they were there easily to protect that. But very close. And with Rumble, it's a totally different ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. And you see that if that shot had been just on the other side with the 3 tile gate, they would have been able to put it in because it was bouncing off the edge of that 1 tile. It would have been right in the center. But so close there for Mocket. Rumble is next. We've seen Mocket play very well here. Northern Gaming against Flipside was rather quiet Rumble games. But we'll see if they're able to heat it up here in game number 2. I am excited for this. This is still my favorite mode of the day.
It really is. And I think it's a little more interesting because it seems that with Rumble, it's more your item usage as I guess your organization of trying to use them as a group. I don't think just like raw item skill is really going to get you much farther than anybody else. Everyone here knows how to shoot with the punching. Everyone knows how to use the spikes. But it's a matter of when you use them.
K-Dop going for the early shot opportunity before abilities come up. See cars with abilities around now, the 450 mark. First ability will be a swap from either Maestro or K-Dop. Hard to tell. I'm pretty sure the colors are consistent. I just don't know which one it is. A nice haymaker from Mystic there. Blocked away by Maestro. K-Dop up to Fairy Peak, who goes for the plunger play to wrap it around. Kind of a do-si-do.
We got a punch from K-Dop right here. There it is!
Oh, he puts it in. The nice slam dunk from K-Dop, and that's Mocket on the board.
He waited patiently for this. I like that he wanted his first touch to kind of bait people to a position, maybe bait an item out and see what happened. You notice Devo tried to use the grappling hook to push it out, but the fist boded too strong.
4:28 left to go. Scoring in the first minute. Mocket now up 1-0 as they look to tie up the series. The Mystic hangs back in goal. Ability's coming up at 4:18. Here comes Devo on the wall. Mystic play that out into the middle. Another swap to start us off. Remco with the magnet and Devo with the power hitter. He's actually going to hit it out of the range of the magnet of Devo. Or of Remco, rather. Oh, but K-Dop has the spikes. He's got it on top of his car. Past Devo. The plunger will pull it away from the goal. He says, no, no, no. You can't go anywhere. Now Remco. See if he can go for the dribble plays. Gets it past Mystic. Just one in the back. Goes for the haymaker, but it goes high of the goal. Clever play there by Remco. Doesn't work out.
It almost bounced all the way back into there.
Oh! We've seen a few. This happens very rarely. That was a grapple hook goal.
If you put yourself right next to the ball as you grapple hook it has an interesting interaction where it actually pulls you into it, and it feels almost like a pinch the way it speeds up, but you get an instant speed boost. With the grappling hook, it feels like, hey, the longer I'm getting pulled in, maybe the faster I go. But you get it, you instantly get to your max speed, so you're able to, even within almost no distance.
Did you see that boost from K-Dop?
Yeah.
It was like a purple tachyon or something. I'd never seen that before. It looked like he was like spewing fruit punch out of this car. It was kind of crazy.
I can't tell. I'm trying to watch. Yeah, I think it's like a black tachyon or purple tachyon. That's pretty cool.
That's really cool. That's quite the rare item there. Your turbo crates. K-Dop now moving upfield. Off Mystic with the magnet play. Can he play that one straight down? No, it goes straight into the hands of Maestro's plunger. He'll move down the field. Devo, the pass to Maestro. It's in front of the net. Remco with the power hitter goes up, but Devo's tornado carries it away. Oh dear, I don't think he knew what Remco had. That's the second time Devo's blocked Remco.
Have to be careful about when you use things, and communication, especially in Rumble. It's pretty simple, but also pivotal. Just let somebody know what you've got. Like right now, K-Dop, he's got a plunger. I'm sure he's let his teammates know that he's probably going to be cheating up to make sure he gets good usage out of it.
See Remco there with the grapple hook. Plunger moving upfield. Maestro's touch sends it almost to the net. It goes wide. Now Maestro with the auto-reading grapple hook. Devo with the magnet to play it straight down. The teleport there, the swap from Remco. Removed the goalie, but the shot was wide. And now Mystic with spikes. It's in front of his car. He can't turn, folks. Don't play it off the hood. And Mystic there with a missed opportunity because of his contact point.
K-Dop has spikes activated, but he's running out of time. If you don't hit the ball before the spikes wear out, you lose the opportunity to do so. And he does just miss out.
Maestro moving up. Another tornado coming through from Remco. A lot of the ways, the best tornado is a confusing ability to use. We saw a tornado go earlier. Maestro going to try and do the same thing here. It nullifies the effect of the plunger. Remco comes up and takes the shot, but Fairy Peak removes it. The one thing you can really count on a tornado doing is picking up the enemy cars and just flailing them into the air. It's a good way to kind of remove players quickly from the field. Very difficult to maneuver the ball. So you see oftentimes when a player gets a tornado, he goes to the enemy goal, tries to pick them up and pull them away from the goal, which is what Devo was trying to do earlier.
Yeah. Didn't Zanjaki get full court dribbled yesterday?
Yes, he did, all the way into his own net. It was hilarious. Oh, Remco with the spikes, going for the freestyle. Mystic tries to pull it away with the magnet. It might have even helped Remco out, but that's going to put Northern Gaming up by 1.
An effort from Mystic, but sometimes you just use whatever item you have to. He tried to pull it off of him, and I think it did, but I was a bit confused as to how it kept so much momentum. But remember, the farther the ball away from you is with a magnet, the weaker the pull is.
Right.
When it's really close to your car is when you really start to get the harder pull.
And it needs to hang out near your car for a while for it to really kind of get its strongest pull. Okay, I'm going to move that one upfield. Devo to Remco. Actually turns into Mystic off the swap, but Maestro going to try and take a shot. That plunger from Remco will send it flying past the goal. A nice power hitter pinch from K-Dop will move it entirely down the length of the field. Devo misses, but so does Fairy Peak. And the plunger will come through from Devo to move this one into the blue.
Haymaker from Fairy Peak, here it is.
They're going to be able to finish off. Mystic is up, puts it down. Woo! Maestro tries. The magnet is so difficult to use defensively.
That moment of silence, as soon as that froze, Mystic was just on his back end just bounced up. Actually, that wasn't Mystic. Who took? Oh, it's Fairy Peak. Sorry, Fairy Peak with the Haymaker. Mystic following through. That was actually a pretty good shot for Mystic, though.
Yeah. If you'd just been ever so slightly higher, it would have been in immediately. Now Mocket moving up. I just realized I called earlier that Northern Gaming was up by 1. It was definitely Mocket with the lead. So just getting confused here. Something about Mocket being blue team. Mystic gets disrupted. The magnet plus the plunger plus the ice plus the tornado. Just so many abilities affecting the ball at once. 30 seconds remaining. Mocket looking in good shape to tie up this series.
And again, from here on, it's going to be up to Twitch chat, which I am scared for.
That shot, that backflip shot, the power hitter from Devo. Remco comes in with a power hitter of his own.
Go, Fairy, go.
Trying to finish this one off. I don't understand what is happening right now. So many interactions happening at once. So the final countdown happens. Once it hits 1 second, though, it is over for Northern Gaming. There's no way to score 2 goals. And Mocket eSports takes game 2, tying up the series.
1-1 in the series. We will now move on to a chat-chosen, voted mutator game. And then from there, a chat-chosen map, which we are guaranteed at least to game 4. We haven't seen that as much because we have had some sweeps between yesterday and today. So we haven't gotten a map 4 very often. I'm excited to see what you guys have dealt with. I'm also scared as well. But either way, I just like watching these teams go forward. And as far as like predicting who's going to win, it's really impossible.
Yeah, you don't know what these players have done. Okay, then the next mode, the Twitch chat's been pretty good about keeping it varied up, and we're going to be playing Keep It Going, where the ball, once you score it, spawns right back in the middle, and you have to always be guarding for the immediate breakaway. We saw one game of it yesterday. It wasn't as engaging as I was hoping it would be, but maybe these guys will have a different way of playing. It could be really cool.
Yeah, people played really safe yesterday, and I'm really hoping that both these teams kind of just go all out.
Yeah.
Just see how many goals they can do, see what RLCS records we can break.
It's almost like you want them to play as if they're not really smart Rocket League players. Like, I just want you just to go for it and forget that the ball spawns behind you so we get to see crazy stuff happen.
If any day is to do it, it's today. Because honestly, you know, just have some fun with it. But yeah, just to kind of recap what Wave said, essentially, at the moment the ball is scored, it just respawns in the middle. There's no replay. There's no downtime.
There's no explosion.
There. You don't get boost back. You don't get respawned. You're all exactly where you were. The ball's just back in the middle. The only difference is when it does go into overtime, then everything resets.
Absolutely.
So overtime is like a mini actual game of Rocket League.
We will see. We'll see here how this game begins. Both these teams with a win. It's the first to 3 wins, so we are guaranteed at least a game 4. Maestro will move up the field here. Looking for an early goal. Mocket will block it away. Devo in, plays it past Mystic. 2 players in goal for Mocket. Remco up for the shot, does not go in. But you'll see that oftentimes Maestro was all the way in the back. He's going to hang back because if that goal had gone in, he would have immediately had the opportunity to move back up on offense.
Take another shot.
Absolutely. So it's the only one of the few game modes where you could permanently starve somebody of boost by just never demoing them. They'll never get the free boost from kickoff. Let's see. The team is able to pull it off. So far, a quiet first 40 seconds. Devo in there.
Remember, too, there are no other differences in this game mode from standard Rocket League.
Otherwise, it is just normal physics, normal ball, normal cars. No superpowers. Remco scores the ball right back in the middle. Devo to play it away. And Mocket actually got a lot of that one.
It does make each goal hilariously anticlimactic.
Yeah, because the crowd just kind of goes, oh, and there's no explosion that you're used to, you know? I'll play this one up. Fairy Peak, Mystic, and K-Dop all very much bunched up for a team in this mode. You see K-Dop falling all the way back. Now Fairy Peak trying to push this one up. Remco out. Maestro follows up. Waits out K-Dop's touch, who passes straight to Mystic. He'll take the shot. Devo with the save, but Mocket still on the offense. Remco with the block. The 1-0 lead right now for Northern Gaming as they look to extend. Oh my goodness, K-Dop puts it in, the ball right back in the middle. Fairy Peak was there. He'll be able to play it away. So far, we have yet to see back-to-back goals off of this Keep It Going mode. The one thing it does mean, this game is going to be 5 minutes long unless we have overtime. Exactly. Because the clock just keeps on rolling.
Wait. Oh, that's what you mean. You mean like actual.
We don't get the
real life
the 6 seconds of replay and kind of the downtime in between goals.
That's true.
The game just is going to be 5 minutes flat unless they tie up.
I got confused. I was like, I thought every game was 5 minutes. I must be going insane. I trust Wave. I know he's a smart guy, but I'm like, what, have I been doing it wrong the whole time?
Yeah. Effectively goes longer than 5. 2:46. We're approaching halftime. Again, the game moves so fast. Remco over the top of 2. Can he finish this one off all by himself? No. Fairy Peak interference blocks it away. Now Mystic plays it over the top. That'll be Maestro, who was the last man. Kind of punted it high, allowed Remco and Devo to fall back. Exactly at halftime here. We're tied up at 1 goal apiece, 1 game apiece in the series as well. Very even between Mocket and Northern Gaming.
They're both playing kind of one drive, drop back situations. It is tied up though, so someone is going to have to score eventually. No one is in the lead at the moment, although it seems like sometimes it feels like both teams are playing like they are in the lead. They just kind of get one drive back up. Both playing kind of casual competitive Rocket League. Casual competitive.
Maestro with the pass up to his waiting teammate Devo. Who actually fell back rather, never mind. AutoCam deceiving me. Okay, now plays this one on the wall. Mystic is waiting. Maestro's there beforehand. Remco already in the air. The Fairy Peak with the quicker read. Able to punt that one, allow Mystic and K-Dop to fall back. Now Maestro with the shot. It is going to go high, going to bounce off. Nobody there to finish from Northern Gaming. Remco moves up, keeps the offensive going. Northern Gaming looking to take the lead right now. Remco, can he block this one away? And it's actually Devo, rather. There's Remco.
Uh-oh, both went up for that.
Forward. Oh, the play away from Fairy Peak. It's just a 1v1 here. Remco versus K-Dop. He plays it straight into the hands of K-Dop, who does not fall for it at all. Maybe Devo moving this one. Downfield, Fairy Peak playing that one towards K-Dop. Takes a soft shot. Remco moves down the field. And both teams very much playing passively right now because the threat of the quick bleeding goals is too much. Everyone not wanting to be the one who makes the mistake here. It's almost as if we're playing in overtime.
Well, because at the same time, you know, in standard play, the ball stops, everyone gets reset, so you can make that last second dedication for a goal and not have a risk. But now, if all three of you dedicate for a goal, it's just going to get tied back up if none of you drop back, because someone is going to be there in the middle to get a hard clear.
Oh, there's two soft touches from Mocket. Fairy Peak takes a shot towards the upper 90. Maestro will be there to carry it away from the double tap. But in the final 30 seconds of gameplay, I kind of want to see how they're going to approach this as the timer clicks down. If we can see kind of a full commitment on offense as the threat of being scored on immediately kind of goes away as the clock would hold things tight. But Maestro and Devo both up for that one. Mystic in a position where he could possibly redirect this one in. Does not make contact. Final countdown as Fairy Peak into the box. Here comes Devo and Maestro. Remco moving up to the midfield. K-Dop blocks it away. Remco in the air, trying to make contact, does not. It's on the ground. We're going to get some overtime here, Carpet.
This is the closest we'll get to standard Rocket League play. This is it. Next one to score wins. Nothing is different. This is just Rocket League.
3 50-50s, so neutral in a row. And Maestro finally will pinch it off the side wall. Downfield, Mystic. Straight back to Remco. Over to Devo. The pass back down, but Mystic will interrupt. Now Devo with the shot, Fairy Peak away. Next goal goes up 1 game in the series. So Mystic tries to play it around the corner. Remco, send it high, and there's Devo downfield. Fairy Peak in the air, on the wall. Pass out from Maestro, the drop from Remco, and there's no goal animation because there's no explosion, so it's just Northern Gaming wins right away.
That actually alarmed me. I thought my game glitched out because I'm so not used to that. That was actually, so the very end, that last drive, Devo was everywhere. He was all over the place, and he managed to steal both corner boosts.
Oh, wow.
So I think Mocket ended up getting starved towards the end of that, and they really had a hard time following it up. Devo started getting the left one on his retreat, and then when he challenges this, you'll see him get the right boost as well. And now we're going to see Maestro come up for that pass, and they just overwhelmed eventually.
Sometimes named the greatest duo in Rocket League, Maestro to Remco. Gonna get the win here at game number 3, and now they are 1 game away from moving to the finals of the European Midseason Mayhem.
Do you think they can do it?
I think they can do it. The question is, what did Twitch chat prepare for them?
Well, have we seen everything? I think we've seen everything.
Except for Wasteland Night.
Except for Wasteland Night, which I'm okay with.
Wasteland Night.
No. No, we don't.
Yes, I do.
But we see Wasteland in regular league play, man. We got to get something new.
But it's got big old fires. I've been told it is Pillars. We are going to Pillars, which is not Wasteland Night, but it is still an exciting place. It's like 3 lanes, and then the goals, and Pillars in the middle.
Yeah, this one's weird. Essentially, if it's in the middle, everyone should be scared because it's like really short from goal to goal, like really, really short.
Yep.
So if it's in the middle at all, everyone should be terrified. And then when it gets to the sides, it's like, how do we defend this? Do we go challenge? Do we drop back to net? And then, like, if you want to set up for passing plays, like, what lane do you pick? It definitely makes for some interesting gameplay that I think these players just aren't used to at the core.
It segments the game into kind of almost 3. Right now, it's like the game is like 3 different areas, 3 different fields, right? And so you'll have like rotations within a lane, but you won't have any sort of situation where like it's not. It's like the ball. If the ball's in one place, the players are all playing there because you can't rotate across 3 lanes because there's no way to go through the pillars.
And then it also bodes to, like, who stays back, who goes up. Like, generally, you probably don't want to put more than one person on the ball at the same time. But if you want to, like, cheat up with somebody, you could, like, pick a different lane and, like, cheat up. But cheating up's not really a thing because you can't do midfield passing plays because there's just 2 giant pillars smack in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So you can't, like, do anything in the middle of the field.
Yeah. It is one of the few maps, it was the only map really, where you could kind of surprise the other team because you can have a player who is out of vision, out of sight. And a large majority of the pillars are transparent, so you could be able to see them if you're really paying attention. But just that block of a line of sight, it's the only map where there's any lines of sight that are blocked at all. So it's
actually a good point.
It changes things up a lot.
Yeah, I mean, so one of the unique things about Rocket League, and I think what makes it just unique all around, whether it be for spectating or for playing, is that everyone has full view of everything going on at all times, pretty much. Unless you're in an interesting position where like things are kind of behind you, but given the ball cam exists and you can just follow the action at all times, you always have potential to see everything. And this is one of the first maps that kind of tests that. And I'm wondering if maybe we can see more iterations of this, or you have a kind of standard style map where you just like can't see certain sections and like the ball can get trapped in certain areas. I wonder what that would do.
It would be like if you had like almost like 3 maps that were like big walls in between them. And there's just the one goal in the center map, but the ball can enter any 3 of the areas.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Something along these lines. The one thing about this map also is that it is pretty tight, and there's a lot of cramped is kind of the wrong word, but these players oftentimes the way they play, they'll hit the ball and kind of they need a lot of space to work, and so this map forces them to play much more tight, much more small ball because there is so much less kind of area to work with. KDOP with a shot towards the net, almost free, but Remco will block it away. Remember, Northern Gaming with a win here moves into the finals, where Mocket needs one more win to send us to Game 5 to clinch that berth.
That will be our second Game 5 of the day.
It would be.
Did we get any Game 5s yesterday?
We got 1, I believe.
Okay.
At least 1.
So not terribly common here at Midseason Mayhem to go to Game 5s, which have actually been the signature of Season 3 league play.
It's been a surprise of we have had very, very few sweeps in Europe.
Yeah.
But quite a few today. Europe has been the sweep city for Midseason Mayhem. First minute will pass quietly here in Game 4 on Pillars. As you see these Pillars, confusing rotations, a nice drop there. Mystic will be in to finish it off, and that's Mocket on the board.
100% credit to KDOP. Here he is deceiving every single player at Northern Gaming. They all went up for it, and KDOP perfectly drops that down for Mystic, who read it as well. I mean, no one's really adopting new tactics at the moment, as far as this is concerned. I think it's mostly because they just don't have experience on this map.
But it does come down, like we said earlier, like to mechanical skill. You have so much less room to work with, so that drop from KDOP to perfectly kill the ball right in front of the net and bait out the entire team is exactly what they need. Mystic in to finish, and oh my goodness, kind of a fail there from KDOP. He wasn't able to get it away. Maestro scores.
These walls, some interesting bounces coming off the wall. Maestro just shooting that directly into the wall, which then pushed it towards target. KDOP sadly misread it. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone front flip roll it from the crossbar in. That may have been a first.
I mean, that was a pretty impressive goal, just in the wrong end.
Very true.
KDOP play this one down. We're all tied up at 1 apiece. KDOP takes the shot. Remco with the block, and Maestro will now follow that up, moving it around the outside. Very peak. Try and play this one across. Takes a shot towards the net. Maestro blocks. They're going to have to make another one here as KDOP came in quickly, but Devo had the save. It'll be Remco. A nice pinch on the ground to move this one down the field very quickly. These walls wrap the ball around towards the goal very quickly, but they do flatten out in front of the net. So just rolling the ball around the side won't put the ball straight into the goal. It will if you're able to roll it around the middle post, though.
So like right now, you can see this. Devo and Remco actually were alone for a bit on that side. They knew that no one could contest that. Very peak, though, trying to dribble that all alone.
That'll be Mystic moving up. Maestro meets it on the wall. Now passes back to Remco to move it into the middle lane. The shot downfield, upper 90. Great play there from Northern Gaming.
That was actually pretty sick. As far as passing plays concerned go on Pillars, this was really cool. Maestro seeking out his teammate on defense, and Remco getting a hard clear because on this map you generally feel secure, dedicating a lot to it because, again, it's such a short map. Yeah. You can boost BAP, boost
back.
BAP. I like BAP. BAP's
boost
cuter.
BAP.
You can boost BAP way quicker, way quipper.
Well, man, we are inventing so many words right now. And one of the things to think about, when you have a player in normal Rocket League who's lurking in that midfield, he can cover the entire field, right? Right now, you have to pick an area of the field to work with. So why that pass from Maestro to Remco worked so well. He takes it from the side lane, passes to Remco, who shoots in the mid lane, and he knows there's nobody there because they have to be on the sides.
Yeah.
You know, so that making use of the large obstructions has Northern Gaming in the lead by 1 goal right now. With 2:09 left to go. If they hold on to this lead, there you go. That wrap around that mid post, lost it straight towards the net. It was a bit high, and KDOP was able to play it away. But right now, Mocket looking to tie it back up and send us to the decisive Game 5. KDOP will put it into the middle. They'll take it around to the outside. Devo chasing, Remco falling back. He's going to leave that one for Maestro. He pinches off of KDOP. Mocket with an opportunity. He'll fall back off the bounce off the inside. Those posts on the edges of the pillars Very difficult to read as they are perfectly rounded.
Yeah.
Oh, can Remco get it away? So close. Smooth defense there from Remco. 1:30 left to go. They lead by 1.
Defense on this map also becomes increasingly difficult as you can't really spread out and build up momentum to come across because those pillars actually get in the way. So you see all these players, they're positioning themselves so close to the net, so close to their own net just to make sure they can defend, but then they can't build up speed and momentum. And also, where do you clear it to?
Is this one going in? Nope. Mystic will save it away. Save your medal there from Mystic. Because again, if you can get that ball to ride the inside wall of the pillar, it'll curve straight directly towards your opponent's goal. Just a matter of velocity and loft. K-Dop now looking to dribble another one, drop another one in just under the crossbar. It stays high. He's not able to take a shot, but Remco slowing this one down, trying to play it past Mystic, who just tackles him outright, which gives K-Dop ball control. Move it up the field. The pass over towards Mystic, the shot towards the net, it goes in. We've got a tie game.
The nice short passing play, you mentioned it, having to do the short taps. K-Dop over here on the wall, just tapping that right down to Mystic. Maestro did his darndest to try and get that, but Devo, again, not having a lot of time to build up momentum and challenge that because this map doesn't really bode well for that.
36 seconds left, and Mocket threatening to send us to another game of Rumble to decide who moves into the finals. Northern Gaming wanting to put it away right now. They're moving up. There's 30 seconds remaining. A goal here would secure it.
Oh, here you go, right off that inside wall.
Get it right there. Oh, what? The Devo was almost there, but K-Dop just too precise. The block does not come through, and that is Mocket with the lead.
That is the closest we've seen to any kind of wall shot, but it does shuttle it right into it, and I don't know, did Devo help put that in?
I think it was going in either way, and I believe that Devo was trying to save it, but just could not get enough of the vector inwards to transition outwards. It's all about momentum, folks. If you have ever, if you're a high schooler who's looking at there's another goal there. I was gonna say is if you're a high schooler who needs something to like focus on his physics project, I'm sure your teacher would love Rocket League.
That'd actually be pretty cool.
Yep.
If you got to do something where you got to analyze.
I in college one time pulled out. She was like, I need an example of aerial velocity and vectors and trajectory and stuff, and I just showed her a picture of Angry Birds, and she totally accepted it. She was like, "Yep."
That's actually hilarious.
Yep.
There was a video game class in my college. It's actually pretty funny.
This was
Teach you about economy.
This was just physics. Oh man, I learned so much about economy from playing video games growing up. I learned more about economy, I think, from video games than I did from real life.
You hear that, kids? Play video games, learn real stuff.
Tell your parents.
Tell your parents that. We are advocates of that. Play more video games.
Full-time employed people learned a lot about economy and physics from video games. That is a thing, a very true thing.
So second game 5 of the day, Northern Gaming.
Second game 5.
Northern Gaming Mocket eSports. It looked like Northern Gaming was going to have that. There was 2-1 earlier in that game. It ended up 4-2. Mocket really tore it away. But remember, game 5, always Rumble. Has our hearts.
Yep.
And our hearts.
And our hands.
I could not think of anything else.
Our hands, because they go in the controllers.
That's true.
I guess. I don't know. But this has been a very, very even match. Northern takes game 1, Mocket takes game 2, and then we alternate again. Now we're going to game 5. Eventually, we have to stop the alternating and say, okay, one game matters. We've decided it's game 5. It's going to be a Rumble. Who do you think's taking it right now? Is Mocket making the run into the finals again?
I think Northern Gaming is going to take it.
You think Northern Gaming does it this time?
I'm only saying it because, again, I thought of them first.
Okay. Is it because, no, they're not even alphabetically first?
No.
Mocket's alphabetically first. So I thought of Mocket first because, you know,
all right,
alphabets.
that's our choices.
All right, cool.
We'll see who gets
Let's
it.
just cast biased here.
100% biased?
All
All
right.
right.
Mocket's going to win. Northern can't pull this off.
Nah, dude. Northern's got it.
No.
Easy.
No way. They should not have gotten rid of Greasy Meister 2 seasons ago.
No, Greasy left him.
Oh, that's right.
Greasy abandoned ship. He said, I found cooler friends.
He had to jump off that sinking ship that was Northern Gaming. He knew it.
He
knew that in 2 seasons, the Midseason Mayhem, they'd be just done.
At least Northern Gaming can maintain a roster.
He kind of forgot that that Flip Side was going to be out in the first round. But game 5 here. Mocket, the clear winners. Moving upfield is Remco. Trying to play this one through K-Dop. Oh, can Fairy Peak pull this one in? It's right there in front of Northern Gaming's goal. Oh, the tornado carries it away. A beautiful play by Devo. I want to be biased, but that was amazing.
Just flailing around. Looks like he's mastered the tornado. One of the few people to do so. But now, here comes, easy goal.
Oh, the swap to take him away. But Remco with the haymaker. Oh, they're going so strong right now.
There's something hilarious about the the little squeak whenever you spike the ball. Some swapping going on. I think even Mocket got confused, not knowing how to use their own abilities. You know why? Because they're already the losers, Wave.
Oh man, savage stuff there. I don't know how you could possibly. They're just lulling Northern Gaming into a false sense of security.
Oh, is that what's going on?
They're letting them score first. You see?
Dang it!
Oh man, see? Just they don't even need Rumble, man.
Nah, this is just Northern Gaming really flaunting it. They're like, we're just gonna go for a kickoff whiff. Let them think they know what's going on. We're gonna let them tie it up.
There's something so comical to me about two players being like, all right, cool, boost, and just leaving the goal. Peace. Take your shot. Oh, dang it. They did. Oh, my goodness. One apiece. Still so even between Mocket and Northern Gaming. Maestro in the air, plays it over the top of Fairy Peak. Remco down the field, taking the shot towards the net, saved by Mystic. And out to his teammate K-Dop, who pulls out the haymaker. This ball is moving, I think, at like an average 100 kilometers per hour right now, Carpet.
Yeah, it's going full speed. Oh, there's the freeze.
He tried to magnet it in, but it didn't matter. Oh, what a combo! The magnet to pull it down and Fairy Peak to finish.
I call hacks! I'm pretty sure Mocket is making sure they get all the perfect items. They're hacking all the way. Mystic just gently pulled that down into the range of Fairy Peak's shot.
How do you read that? How do you see the ball going up?
It's totally lucky.
No. Mocket's skilled, man.
Nah, they're lucky.
This is total skill. You know it.
Total luckers.
Oh, my goodness. That's awful. Mystic in the corner. Or he's about to move into the corner there. So close. 3:47 left to go, and it's Mocket, the winners, up by 1 right now. You know it. Carpet's regretting his decision already.
No. Maestro's got spikes. You know what that means? It means free goal. Here it comes.
Oh, dear. No, please don't do it.
Get ready.
K-Dop, get him. Get him, man.
Get him,
he missed. Oh, he flips. Oh, my God. That was amazing. What a play.
Had to be the sickest thing I've ever seen. Completely just shredding the whole team. What kind of flip was this? How
does he get him to go forward there?
My man.
That was incredible.
Maestro.
And he ties it back up. Oh, man.
Because they're the winners.
This is so hard. Remco and Devo on the side here. Abilities to blow up in about 5 seconds. A normie goal would help. Okay, I'm going to play this one down, and here they come. The disrupted Fairy Peak will miss the ball, but it's frozen, so he gets bailed out. Mystic moving down the field. Is anybody in net? Is that a free goal? Yeah, man. Northern Gaming, they just don't know how to rotate, dude. Why are you rooting for them?
I think someone got DDoSed.
No, that's you can't blame that.
All right, that might be too real.
You know.
Someone actually got tornadoed. That was I'll give Mocket that. They were tornadoing somebody.
Good tornado.
Good tornado.
You hear that, Mocket? You guys know how to blow that wind.
But they're gonna throw.
No, they're not. They're gonna hold on to this lead right now. Remco over to the side. Devo looking for an opportunity. Nope. It'll be Remco. Picks it up, just carried it along. Now his teammate Devo's in. The freeze jukes literally everybody. And Fairy Peak will try to play this one around. Now Maestro back into the middle. Remco got removed by the swap. The magnet, he's like, I know it can pull it down. I just know it can. Oh, it finally comes down.
I think someone from Mocket actually bailed on that, knowing that if he hit it, the magnet would pull it down.
Yep, very possible. Good play there. Maestro with the mind games. What? Maestro, you're making me regret this.
Maestro! That's my man right there. Look at this. Watch this. Nope.
Nope. Oh, he's so good at that.
Eat it, buddy.
How does he do that? That's 2 in a row in this game. He didn't even need spikes that time.
Can we always cast bias? This is fun.
This is fun. It's the reason only in Midseason Mayhem. Halftime
we never get to root for anyone verbally.
Right.
You know? Everyone at home gets to cheer for a team, but we never get to.
It's our job not to. Unless it's Midseason Mayhem. Halftime here. And still tied up. This series could not be more even as Maestro just gets dragged around the field by the grapple hook. K-Dop waits for that magnet to pull it back to him. He's going to move it up the field. And the power hitter from Fairy Peak, moving it around. Nobody in net again. They just don't know how to leave people in net, dude.
They don't need to,
Oh my goodness, please stop. I was going to laugh so hard. I was going to be so ashamed if I complained about Northern Gaming not leaving people in net and then they got a free goal. Mystic takes the shot. Oh, yeah, that'll block it away very, very quickly from Maestro. 1:58 left to go. Only 2 minutes left to decide who goes to the finals.
What's Devo going to get? He gets the grappling hook.
Remco trying to follow through the air.
Oh, he gets swapped, but it
double
doesn't
grapple
matter.
hook. And Fairy Peak on the side. Oh, wow, the pinch. It does not go in. So close. That would have been the luckiest play. Actually, it would have been all skill because it was Mocket. Oh, my goodness! The last-minute power hitter from Mystic for the lead.
Of the minute 38 left, I know they got it easily. Northern Gaming, they just really like to make everything intense. They know that it's Mockett's last chance of making it in.
They saw that Leftovers was out, and they're like, well, someone's got to give Carpet a heart attack.
Someone's got to make it all the way to the end.
Someone's got to do it.
He can't end it with a functioning voice.
Oh, Remco. Don't do it, man. I want Mocket to win, so Carpet's wrong. K-Dop now with ball control in the middle. Oh, but Maestro just so good on the ground. Has the setup out into the middle. The Magnet to try and set it up for Devo, but the Haymaker will send it away. 120 left to go. Remco in the air with power hitter. The Haymaker again to block, to move it away from Remco. But oh man, two power hitters out for Mocket. Maestro plays this one away from the goal. Devo again, the power hitter will send it far down the field.
Here comes.
Did you see that? The grapple hook from Fairy Peak. He was right there in front, knew he wasn't getting enough strength to stop the ball, so he grapple hooks it instead.
It's actually a pretty smart play.
Very smart little play there.
You're still going to lose.
No, this is, the only reason he knew how to do that is because he's such a good player. Mocket only hires the best players, dude. Oh, can the plunger get it around Maestro? He sets it towards himself, but the Magnet from Remco playing it away. It's the final minute. Only one goal lead. They just run it on the Magnet. Him. Did they do it? Oh, Fairy Peak saves it away. So close. 38 seconds remaining. Can Mista keep this dream alive? Can Carpet be wrong? I hope so. Fairy Peak with the Magnet. No, it doesn't go in. Oh, what? The tornado to carry it away. 30 seconds. It's so close, Carpet.
Yeah, but Devo's got spikes. Here we go.
No, don't do it.
Yes.
No.
No, the grapple hook.
Yes, take it away. Go the other direction. K-Dop setting it up. Mystic waiting in the midfield. Up with the plunger from Maestro. Flies it down the field. Where's Fairy Peak? He's up. Plays it to the side. 13 seconds remaining in Northern Gaming with an opportunity to tie the game. It's so close. It goes away. 4 abilities came out at once, and K-Dop will pinch it high. It gets disrupted, so he's going to have to fall down. It's just a 2v3 at the moment. Can Remco get this one around? Can they keep it in the air? It's so close. Will they slam it down? They will, and Carpet is vanquished. Mocket makes it to the finals, ladies and gentlemen, for the 2nd season in a row.
Sabotaged. I claim sabotage.
No, you just picked wrong. You should have gone alphabetically, duh.
That's obviously how you should always pick winners, is alphabetically.
I mean, I don't know, man. That was crazy.
That had to be
that was some of the most fun I've had watching Rumble in a long time. We've seen some great Rumble today.
Yeah, no, that was actually really cool. Just a couple. I mean, the spikes so far, we've gotten some of the best spike goals here on the European side.
That Maestro goal, where he got it around the tornado. I still don't understand how he was rolling this direction, and then as the spikes come loose, it goes straight forward into the corner of the goal. It was a perfect movement.
It let go. I'm as much as I wanted. You know what? No, yeah, that was perfectly calculated.
Yeah,
because Northern Gaming should have won.
No. They were as equal a team. It was so tight down to the last moment, but clearly Mocket are the champions. I'm just call it right now. Mocket's winning 2 years in a row.
Hefty words.
Here's the thing, though. If Gale Force wins on the other side, then either way we have repeat champions.
That's true.
Because it was Pashy and Violent Panda who won last season. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is so much fun over here. Let's send it back to the desk, guys.